Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be part 2 of my steelhead fillet series. The first video I just went over how to traditionally fillet a steelhead. On this one I'm going to show you how to butterfly a steelhead. This is more a method for when you're going to smoke the steelhead. A lot of people like that belly meat on the steelhead, so it just keeps one big fillet. So this is definitely a simpler method because you're not going to be taking those pin bones out of the steelhead meat. So let's get right into it. These are the tools we're going to be using. This is a 7-inch Cast King knife, a little boning knife that I have, and then a big 10-inch Gerber knife, and then I also have a small Del Strong fillet knife as well. This is probably my favorite. So let's get right into this, guys. We're going to try to keep it nice and short for you. Clean my knife up a little bit here. Like I said, I just finished filleting the first steelhead I got today and kept 2, so we're gonna be doing, like I said, the butterfly method on this guy. So we're gonna start off the traditional way. We're gonna come in with a 45-degree incision here right below the pectoral fin, and this is a nice big meaty buck too, so we want to save as much meat on this guy as we can. So now that you have your nice incision there, you should feel that spine, which is good. As soon as you feel that spine there, you're going to turn your knife all the way against the spine, and you should hear that crack, and then you're going to run your knife straight down, but you don't want to cut this part here. This is where that butterfly is going to stay together. So keep your knife about here, like I said, not cutting this, and we're going to move down with the knife here. This paper towel. I think I'm going to use my smaller knife here since I'm not going all the way through. You can tell the difference in the stiffness of these knives. Okay, so we've got the first flap done. I like to call it a flap, or a wing if you may. So we're going to go ahead and flip this fish over here, and we're going to get the other wing loosened up. So this is what your first wing should look like. Fish is nice and opened up. Obviously all the insides are still on it, but we're going to get on that once we get the other side off of the fish here. So let's flip this guy over. I'm going to turn him around because it's easier for me to work from left to right on this side. So paper towel, dry him off. I'll start off with my big knife again. Make sure you guys can see that all right. All right. So we're gonna do the same exact thing here. 45 degrees. I'm going to cut in with that knife, and then I'm going to switch to my small boning knife here. Right when we're on that spine, we're going to turn around, and you do want to hear that kind of bone breaking, kind of crunchy sound. That means you're right on the spine and you're not wasting any meat. Those ribs off. Perfect. So we're going to open this fillet up. We're going to just run our knife all the way to the belly. Okay, so now that we're at this point, we have both of the wings freed up, and what we're going to do is just cut across the belly section here, and we're going to free that up, and we're going to do the same exact thing obviously on the belly. There is a tough piece of the fin right there too, so you want to be careful. Make sure you're holding your knife in a firm manner. We're going to open that fish up here. Let me flip them over. Perfect. The fin was a little hard to get off, but it's no biggie. Now we're going to be able to just lift off this fish with all the insides. Take it right off. So now what you're left with here is the butterfly fillet. And obviously we're going to clean it up here. It still has all the ribs, but the nice thing is that you have that main fatty part, which is the belly. So we're going to take our boning knife here. We're just going to make a very light incision, getting only the ribs, no meat, to come off of this fillet here. Okay, so there's that. Another little piece of ribs. There we go. We're going to clean up this side now. Just let the knife do the work. It should cut through that flesh with no pressure. If you do have to put pressure, then that pretty much means you have a dull blade. You might want to get a knife sharpener, get a whetstone, learn how to sharpen your knives. So just slowly lifting up on those ribs, slowly gliding the blade. And you're going to get down here, and you're just going to make a small little incision. And there's the ribs. So it's a little mangled up. I did kind of mess up on the belly part here. But this is more or less what you want. You want a skin on butterflied steelhead. Got the whole belly on here. This is just packed with good fats, and it tastes fantastic. I took the rib bones off, so I'm going to throw those down here in my scraps. I'm going to clean this fillet off. You can see how good I stayed to the spine on this fillet here. Just absolutely maximizing all the meat that is on this fish. So this is ready to go. All you would do is just throw it in a brine. My favorite brine is just doing some kosher salt, getting some of that, some coarse ground black pepper, and then some brown sugar. Making up a brine like that, and letting it sit overnight, and then popping this baby in the smoker, and you get some absolutely just delicious results just in time, especially for the holidays. We're 2 days away from Christmas here. So this is it, guys, the butterfly method for this steelhead. I'm definitely not a pro by any means, but just thought I'd throw this part 2 out here. So if you guys thought this was helpful, make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Thanks, guys.